Afternoon, you beautiful little lot. So it is 3:15. Happy Monday. Sorry I haven't vlogged with you this morning so far, but it's been a bit of a day. So this morning I took my car down to have its MOT, which it passed, and so it's still there having its service now. So I'm going to pick it up in the morning because I'm not feeling too good now. Got a really bad headache, like a yucky headache, and my back is killing me. And then after that, me and Mum went to Tesco's, but first we stopped off at the flat that I've bidded on and had a little look through the back of the window just to see what the back was like, and it's really nice, guys. It's got laminate flooring all the way throughout, and I don't know if he's got it in the bedroom. I couldn't see in the bedroom, but it's got a little, like, it's not an outbuilding, it's not like it, it's like the balcony where the balcony would have been, but they've like windowed it in. The council's like windowed it in with double glazing, and made it into like an out room kind of thing, which would be very, very handy because the kitchen is very small, so I don't know if I would be able to fit a fridge freezer in the kitchen, so that might have to go in there if I was lucky enough to get that one. And I have a little idea of something else I'd like to do with it if I'm lucky enough to get it. But I'm 1 to 5, and there is more bids on it today. The computer's kind of like added everything up. There's 68 bids on it, and I'm 1 to 5. So keep everything you own crossed that I get it. So yeah, and then there was another one empty on the ground floor, same block, and that one's got carpet all the way throughout, like a blushy, pinky, browny kind of carpet, really nice carpet, and it's got wallpaper. This is just painted like white, it looks like white or cream throughout, so it's easy to put your own stamp on it. And I'm going to bid on that one when it comes up as well. Exactly the same, another outbuilding kind of thing. It's not an outbuilding, it's like a conservatory almost, but it's very small. But yeah, so I'm excited. Just been to look at the outside of another one, but it's on such a tightly compact housing estate that I just can't. I can't do that. I physically can't live that close to somebody else, like in those parameters. So I've unbidded on that one because it's just too close for me, and too noisy for me as well. So this one, I spoke to one of the ladies that lives there. She lives on the 2nd floor, and she said it's very, very quiet. These flats, they're very quiet, and the parking's good. There's loads of parking, and she said it's really quiet. Everyone's really nice. So fingers crossed. So we've watched lunch. We watched the first episode of Ratchet, Nurse Ratchet, on Netflix. Really good. It's 3:25. I've just made a cup of tea. I really need to straighten my hair, but CBA, to be honest, won't be asked. And yeah, I think tomorrow we're going to go to Asda Living to try and think then, because I need a new winter's coat. I'm going to go and have a little look there and see what the coats are like down there. So yeah, I really do need to do something with this mop, so I might straighten that in a bit. I really do need to sort it out. But yeah, we'll see. If not, I might do it in the morning. It doesn't take me long. So we'll see. But yeah, happy Monday. I hope you've all had a good day. I went to Tesco's. I took some footage of the books for you, and I'm gonna have I took some photos of some of the books that I want to have a look at on my Kindle. So that's good. Some of the new releases and stuff that's come out, because I don't get to go very often now because of this virus and stuff. So I'm gonna have a little look at what is new, and it was nice to have a little look and see what's new out and blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm just going to drink my tea, read my Kindle for a bit, and I will catch up with you a bit later before bed. So happy Monday. Good Monday evening, guys. How are you all? Hope you are all well. It is 9 o'clock, just gone. Put my duvet back on Sunday. Getting a bit chilly, isn't it? I've had a bit of a relaxing-ish afternoon. I've read some of my book. I just looked at the pictures of books that I got in Tesco, and looked on my Kindle for some of them, read the blurb and things like that, and I found another series that's very similar, looks like, to the Woolworth series, about the shop liberties during the war, by, I think it's by Fiona somebody. So that looks good, so I'm glad I found that. So I took a photograph of that because I'd like to read those as well. I think there's 3 so far, three or four, and there's a couple of new Dilly Court ones that are out, and a couple of new thrillers that I'd like to read as well. So there's quite an array of books that are out at the moment which I'd like to read, but I'm 50 something percent of my way through the Woolworths Girls one at the moment. But yeah, we had dinner quite early. We had at about 4:45, 10 to 5. We had jacket potato, chicken goujons and baked beans, and I did some colouring, watched MasterChef. I'm up to episode 15 on the second series that's available on Netflix, but I know that the new series is available on iPlayer, which I didn't know till I looked on their Instagram page, so I will be checking that out as well. So yeah, not really, just a standard evening, to be fair. In quite a lot of pain now. Just turn the telly off and I'm gonna have a read until it's time to take the sleeping tablets and go to bed, I think. I was debating whether to, my nails are so long, was debating whether to watch another episode of MasterChef or not, because I'm not particularly tired at the moment, but yeah, I think I'm gonna read some of my book before I take my tablets, so I'm gonna do that. Amy is sitting by a bowl at the moment, so she's ready for her nighttime snack, but she's been a little bit constipated. I don't know if I told you earlier, but she had a bit of trouble going on Saturday and she was only able to go a little tiny bit, but today she's been I booked a vet's appointment. Well, I wanted to just get her some Lactalos, which she's had before, but they wouldn't give me any because it had been well over a year since they'd seen her. So the stroppy receptionist this morning we had a bit of a row on the phone, which I'm not glad we had a row, but I'm glad that I stuck up for myself, because they wanted to come and collect Timmy today and take her to the vet on her own because I didn't have my car, and because Mum couldn't take me for some reason, and I said, no, you're not taking her without me because she's so nervous, no way. So yeah, it was, but when I got back from taking my car for its MOT, she went, so she's definitely had a clear out, bless her. So she's absolutely fine, and I've booked in her jabs and her health check and her mani-pedi, so she has her claws clipped with them. So yeah, all that's booked in for the 23rd of October, so they'll be happy because they will get to see her and she can have all that done then. and she can have a little check-up and get them to check her toothy pegs. It's just me now. I need to be a good girl and book in my smear test because it is well overdue, and I just keep forgetting to book it, so I must do that, because it is a must, isn't it? But I just keep forgetting, and I just must book it. So yeah, need to book that. But yeah, that's about it really, guys. So I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Now, good night. Good Tuesday afternoon, guys. How are you all? I hope you are feeling better than I am today. So it is 4 o'clock, and I've just changed my wardrobe from spring summer to autumn winter. Hate that job, literally hate that job. If you're lucky enough to have enough wardrobe space that you don't have to do that job, I like you. No, I hate you actually. No, I'm joking. Hello Bubsy Boo. I did buy a few new autumn winter bits this year, as you all know. Whether I'm going to get round to doing this plus size clothing haul, guys, or not, I don't know. To be honest, at the moment I've got so much going on with the hospital and feeling like shit all the time. I just don't know if it's going to happen. Say hi, guys. Say hi, guys. But I've just changed it over, so I've got stuff to wear on Thursday, and just if it's chilly in the mornings, I've got cardigans to put on and things like that. This morning we picked up my car passed its MOT, and I had to get a minor service done on it, and it's fine. Susie is a good little car. Cost me £131, so it's not too sad or too horrific. Amy's cleaning her bellies. And then we popped to Asda Living. Couldn't get a coat, thanks mum. They didn't have any that I liked there, and the one I did like didn't fit, so couldn't find anything there. But I did pick up 2-pack of soft and comfy bras, matching underwear, matching knickers, which I'm not going to show you that because no one needs to see my gigantic pants on YouTube. And I picked up 4 nighties, like 2 packs of nighties, because some of my nighties are so old now. And I've just done a massive 2 bags full of black sacks full of stuff for the charity shop as well. So yeah, that's that at the moment. So it's 4 o'clock. I'm just gonna have a little flick through Instagram, I think, and then I might get round to reading some of my book, or I might just read some on my Kindle. I don't know. But she is looking so lush over there. Hello, baby. There's a cleaning bellies. She's cleaning bellies, guys. Yeah, she's been laying under the bed, so she hasn't been helping. And it's all in new vacuum pack bags on top of my wardrobe. Hopefully when I move out, I will be able to have either 2 wardrobes in my bedroom, one for spring, summer, one for autumn, winter, or a bit more storage situation where I don't have to store it quite so drastically. If I get the place that I've just bidded on, then I'm hoping that I'll be able to fit 2 wardrobes in and do it like one spring, summer, one autumn, winter, which will be lovely if I can do that, because then I don't have to constantly unpack clothes every season or twice a year, do we? Eh? It's alright for you. One suit suits all. Eh? One suit suits all. Yeah, one suit suits all situations. Yeah. What are you doing to Mama's pillow? Thanking you. Thanking you. Beautiful girl. As a pretty girl. So yes, Mama, as a beautiful girl. So yeah, that's really all that I have to report today. Nothing exciting has gone on. Yeah, anyway, so that's it. But yeah, I will catch up with you before bedtime, guys. Happy Tuesday. Good evening, guys. I just had a beautiful baby snuggle with this one, like babies in arms. She hates cuddles like that, and I only ask her for a cuddle like that once every millennium, so not much. I don't pick her up very often, but I got a beautiful baby in arms cuddle, didn't I? Eh? Yeah, Mummy got to kiss the face. Yeah, because they was all pinks. Yeah, they was all pinks. They was all pinks, weren't they? Eh? Yeah, Mummy always says, thank you for my cuddle, so you know I appreciate it. Don't ya? Hmm? And you's a pretty, pretty girl. Yeah. Look how shiny she is, guys. Say, I'm so shiny. You want to lay on the pillow? And then, Mummy's glasses. And then, you want to lay on the pillow? And then, you like laying on the pillow, don't you? My new bras are hanging on there. Over the shoulder boulder holders, Ames. Such a pretty girl. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, itchy ear holes. Oh dear. Good evening, guys. I've got extremely aggressive baby hairs. These are my new 90s I bought from Asda. I like this one because it's got like a stars and moons on it. I love stars, hence why I have a star tattoo. I got this when I was 18. It's my first tattoo. And I got it snap decision like that with my friends in my car. I didn't get the tattoo done in my car, obviously, but we was on the way to Blue Water and I was like, I'm going to get a tattoo. And they were like, yeah, let's go now. But I promised myself that when I was really ill with meningitis, that if everything went the way that it was going to, I'd get a tattoo. And I decided to get a star. But I liked the baby star and the big star. And I've always thought of it as me and my nan together, 2 stars together. So that's my first tattoo that I got when I was 18. It has been redone a couple of times, like the ink around the outside, because it wasn't very good. I went to somewhere dodgy. But yeah, that's my first tattoo. So it is 20 to 9. I'm just watching MasterChef. I'm on episode 16 of this series. But she was having a bath when I went in and I just had to have a cuddle. Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty. You're so pretty. You look like a little lion. Was it like a lion? Yeah, you're so pretty. So I've had a little cuddle. I don't pick her up for everything because I know she doesn't like it. But she's literally, we have a cuddle for say a minute, 2 minutes, just like a baby in my arms, and I kiss her feet and give her a little kiss on the head, kiss her whiskers, a little spotty bits, and she meows at me, and then I put her down because I know she doesn't like it. So I like it when she has a cuddle like on the pillow. That's Emmy's cuddles. That's how she cuddles me and shows her love for me, like that. Rather than some cats you can pick up and you can, but she's not one of those cats. So if I was to pick up that pillow and put it on my lap, she'd stay there. But if you picked her up from that pillow and hold, she'd run a mile. But she's got trust issues and that's okay, isn't it, Pickle? It's okay. You can have trust issues, can't ya? Yeah. She likes Mama's nails on the chins, don't ya? You like Mama's nails on the chins. So yeah, I like Mama's nails on my chins, guys. So get in all the right places. Yeah. Look at her little face. She'll say, yeah, I love Mama's nails. Oh, is that nice? Oh, is that nice? Yeah, see, like, I could pick up that pillow and put it on my lap and she'd stay there and have a cuddle like that for an hour. But I would never forcibly force her to cuddle me. But I do like to pick her up once a month. Maybe I'll do that. Just because I love her. Yeah, she's blinking at me. I had a bit of a productive afternoon. So I changed my wardrobe over. Then I dusted my bedroom. I pushed myself a little bit this afternoon. Just as I was saying the other day that I wasn't going to do that. Clean my mirror. I got a Kermit. If you don't know what a Kermit is, it's the minky window and glass cloth. If you're a fan of Mrs Hinch, you'll know what Kermit is. But if you don't, it's the minky window and glass cloth. And it's amazing at cleaning glass, obviously. And I've got the elbow grease glass cleaner. And I wasn't a fan just using kitchen towel, but using it with a Kermit, it's amazing. So I cleaned my mirror, I cleaned my, look how shiny my lamp is, guys, and dusted everywhere, put new wax melt on. I'm currently burning Pixie Dust by Cotswolds, which smells like just a really fresh load of washing. It's amazing. But I've got my diffuser on at the moment, and I've done some colouring. I finished my picture, and yeah, so I did push myself a little bit today. This morning I felt terrible. My pain was horrendous. We come back from Asda Living. Mum made me a hot water bottle and a coffee, bless her. I took 10 of Oxynorm and I went to bed for an hour after I'd had the coffee, and I'd read a chapter of my book while I was having the coffee, and I went to bed because I was literally like that after the Oxynorm, and I was literally at the point where I was like, take me to the hospital. But I know I've got my scan on Thursday, and I know that it would just be pointless. So yeah, today's been bad, but I felt a bit better this afternoon, and I thought, right, Mum and Dad have got an appointment at the charity shop because on Friday, because our charity shop now you have to have an appointment to drop off your stuff, and I thought, I've got so much of my wardrobe needs charity shopping, so I need to do that before Friday. So after we tried to get on with that Ratchet on Netflix. Can't get on with that. We watched one episode yesterday, and then we watched half of the second episode today. I might try and persevere with it, but Mum and Dad were like, this is a load of shit, Chloe. So we started off on that Criminal. The first episode of that was really good. Mum and Dad liked that, so and then I said to Dad, can you help me get my clothes down because I want to change my wardrobe over. Mum helped me, bless her. And we sorted out about 2 black sacks for the charity shop, put my summer stuff up in vacuum packs, and just generally sorted myself out a bit, and sorted my pyjama bottoms out, threw my nighties away, not threw them away, charity shopped the old ones, so I bought 4 new ones from Asda. Yeah, just generally got myself a little bit more sorted out for the winter. So yeah, that's that. And then I had dinner. My Amazon TV was playing up tonight, it wouldn't play, so that was a bit bizarre, but I managed to watch. I'm watching Better the Devil You Know. No, what's it called? The Devil You Know on there. That's really good, guys. I would highly recommend that if you like documentaries that are about crime documentaries. The Devil You Know is called. Watch it. It's really good. And there's 3 series of that. Yeah, there is. She's a pretty girl. And then finished my picture, MasterChef on, and yeah, I'm tired tonight. I've tired myself out a bit, which is good. And I'm just going to finish this episode. It's 46 minutes. It's probably about 9:30. And then I am going to go read and go to bed. tomorrow my dad's got his video conference call with his doctor about his memory. Quite bad today. Normally he's very on the ball, very methodical, logical, but like when he came to putting my clothes back on top of the wardrobe, he went to put the two smaller ones on first. I said to him, should we put the big one on first? Normally it's me that would make like really stupid mistakes like that. He would be like, no, let's put the big one on first. But today, just really, sorry guys, just really silly stuff, you know. So I'm really nervous about that. I asked him tonight, I said, how do you feel about that appointment? He said, well, I don't really know what it's about. So we had that brain scan, do you remember? Yeah, but that was ages ago. Yeah, but we've had coronavirus, haven't we, Dad? Yeah, but I just hope it's nothing. But I will let you know tomorrow. But I just know it's hard on my mum at the moment. And I know that it's going to be heartbreaking for me to see my dad. If it is something that, oh, I can't even think about it. But anyway, he's got that appointment tomorrow. And I'm going to have a rest day tomorrow because I've got to go to London on Thursday. And I'm still recovering from last week, if I'm honest. So, yeah. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. And I will speak to you in the morning. So, I hope you've had a good Tuesday. Sorry, guys, I dropped you. I hope you've had a good Tuesday. And I will speak to you in the morning. Good night. Good hump day morning. Aggressive baby hairs and a bit falling out. I'm a mess this morning. Happy Wednesday, guys. How are you all? I hope you are all well. I've just been and had my flu shot done, so I'm all anti-flued up, and I will probably feel like shit for the next couple of days, but it's worth it because I was not going to get no flus. But like he just said, I might not get the full effect because of being immunosuppressed. But at least I'm done because there is a shortage of flu jabs this year. So, especially the over 65 ones. But I am, just past that flat. I looked at it, I was like, can't get it out of my head, guys. There's two empty ones and I'm like, I can't get it out of my head. But yeah, I am all washed and dressed and ready to roll. I'm going to meet Mum and Dad in West Malling for a coffee. Dad's still on his video call with the doctor. He's just finishing up, Mum said. They're not open yet, love. It says closed there. The big sign that says closed. Yeah, so yes, we're going to go and have a coffee. And not really much planned today because we've got a big heavy day tomorrow. So I just need to check if my outfit needs ironing. I'm planning to wear tomorrow. I don't think it does. So yeah, that's about it really, guys. I changed my handbag over this morning. Got a bit bigger one, not too massively bigger, but bigger that I can get a drink in and my Kindle in for tomorrow for the hospital. So yeah, I was gonna change it to a rucksack, but a rucksack's just a bit of a palaver for me with a crutch. So yeah, that's about it really, guys. Happy Wednesday. Let's think about it then. Happy Wednesday. I hope you are all doing well. What are your plans for today? Let me know. And yeah, I will catch up with you sporadically throughout the day. Happy Wednesday. So Dad hasn't got dementia or anything like that. Oh, thank God. Honestly, guys, I could cry. It's just stress of what's going on. He's really stressed over me, which makes me feel bad, but he's not dementia. He's got no problems. His brain scan's clear. Thank God. Oh, thank God. I don't think I could sit there and see my dad turn into a vegetable or a child that doesn't remember anything. Like the doctor said, you just are dealing with it in a different way. Oh God, I'm so relieved. Oh God, so relieved, because I literally just, something I've said to both of my parents is that I would rather you die of a heart attack really quickly, or, I know it sounds awful, I'd rather them have cancer, and I know that sounds awful, but at least they can be given pain relief and all of that rather than losing who they are. Like, oh, just, oh. But anyway, it's good news. I'm gonna go and have a coffee and he'll explain it all to me, but I just thought I'd update you quickly that in that sense all is good. But oh, thank God. Guys, so we've just been to Costa and had a coffee. It's a little bit of an incident in Costa, not gonna lie, I wasn't impressed. So we wanted to sit in and there was a gentleman in front of us in the queue. Now I thought he was for takeaway. My mum and dad obviously thought he was for takeaway as well. The Costa worker, my mum said to me, I'm going to go up and see if there's a table. So I said, yeah, okay, I bought coffee today. So mum went up. The Costa worker said to my mum, yep, there's a table over there. When the other guy in front of us got to the till, he said to the Costa worker said to the guy, we're full now, like, because the guy's a regular. So he said, yeah, and I don't appreciate you letting people that were behind me go in front of me. Now I knew he meant my mum and dad. Now I let that go at that point. I thought, okay, just let it go. Then the Costa worker was like, yeah, I know, she's famous for doing that, meaning the other Costa worker. I'm going to have a word with her later. And he said, yeah, I know, it's bang out of order when people push. Now this is a Costa worker, bang out of order when people push in. It really starts to get on your nerves, don't it? Now I, at that point, turned round and the bloke said, yeah, because I always come in and sit in here, don't I? And they were proper, like, not bantering, but proper going at each other. And I turned around at that point and I went, yeah, and if you don't mind, that's my parents you're slagging off. So I'd watch your mouth if I was you. Because we didn't realise that you were for sitting in, and two, there should be a sign up saying, please wait here to be seated, if that's the case. And he was like, the Costa worker just shut his mouth straight away, and that guy turned around and he was like, oh, well, it's okay, it doesn't really matter. I said, well, it obviously does, because otherwise you wouldn't be whinging about it. And I shouted at that point, because I don't care, up to the shop. I said, Mum and Dad, come on, we're going. This bloke wants to sit down, and he was in front of us. And he was like, no, it's fine, like that. And then the lady that was sitting next opposite my mum and dad, she was like, oh, I'm going, like, there's a table. I said, there you go, there's a table now. And he was like, oh, it's okay, like, I didn't mean to offend anyone. I said, well, it obviously wound you up, because otherwise you wouldn't have got out your pram about it. And I said to him, I'm sorry if we pushed in. I said, I thought you was for obviously I thought you was for takeaway. I said, and I didn't realise that there was a seating system in place. And that's Costa's fault for not having a sign up saying, please wait to be seated if you're drinking in. So I said, I'm really sorry that we pushed in. Didn't mean to push in. So I apologised to the guy that we pushed in. He ended up taking his takeaway coffee and sitting down, because there was 2 tables that come free at that point. But the guy, I gave him a right mouthful. I said, it's really unprofessional to stand there and slag your customers off. So I threw my phone at him for the scan thing, told him what I wanted, and I said to him, you can bring it over, because I have my crutch. I thought, no, don't speak to me like that. Don't you dare slag my parents off in front of me and expect me to just stand there and be like, oh, okay, I have 2 lattes, please. Because it ain't going to happen. So he did end up bringing, the girl, she was like, oh, I'm really sorry. And I was like, well, there should be a sign saying, please wait in the queue to be seated. Simple, really, isn't it? It's Costa's fault. So after that, they were really, and the girl that was serving the coffees, I went up, me and Mum both went up and got a takeaway cup, because I've got to go and have a look at this bungalow from the outside again, because I couldn't work out where it was last time, and the bidding ends in 13 hours, and I want to see if you have to go down the dark alley to get to it or anything. It's difficult to explain, but it's not like just walk up to your front door situation on this one. So I want to see the situation of it and the parking situation before the bidding closes. Mum and Dad just gone to the bank quickly, and she was like, do you want me to heat it up again for you? I was like, no, it's fine. Don't start being all pally now when you're standing there slagging my parents off in front of me. She was like, oh, have a nice day. I was like, yeah, thanks. So I'm not normally like that. I'm really nice to people. Like, I will give you my last fiver if you are more in need than I am. But when you start slagging off my family in front of me, don't expect me to stand there and take it, because I won't. I'm really defensive of my parents because they're all I've got. And I stand up for myself, I do. I never used to. I used to be, believe it or not, I was the shyest, most timidest person. Like, I would just back into a corner, but now I'm like, no, why are you going to do that to me? No, I stand up for myself, but I am the nicest, kindest person. I will help you out of any situation if I can. If I see someone in distress, I'm the first one to put my hand up and see if I can help. But I'm not gonna have that. So yeah, that's my day so far. But it's been a great day because my daddy is okay. His brain is okay. Oh, she's got a tiny teeny baby. That's just hurt my ovaries. But my daddy is fine, so his brain is good. So I'm happy. Yeah, so we're gonna do this, have a look at this bungalow, and then I'm gonna go home, get some pajamas on and just have a rest, because I've got a long day tomorrow again. So yeah, my new trainers, I've got new trainers on. My mummy bought me some new trainers from Asda yesterday. They're nice and comfy. They're very long because I'm a size 9, but I've got thick trainer socks on with them, so I could have got away with the 8, but I'm glad I got the 9 now because I've got thick socks on with them. There's 2 old ladies behind me. They've both got their shopping trolleys. You know, that you can go, imagine that they meet up every Wednesday and they go shopping. You can just imagine that's what they do, you know what I mean? Proper cute. But yeah, I just thought I'd tell you that that's what happened in Costa. So yeah, but I weren't going to have it. So, but like I say, I'm the nicest person, and I will be helpful and nice and helpful and kind and give you my last fiver if you need it more than me. But I'll also stand there and defend my family to the full if I need to. And that was a moment where I needed to. So yeah, so I'm going to wait for the parents to get back, and then we will go and see about this bungalow. I think it's going to be okay. Might be a little bit awkward for shopping and stuff, but you can work ways around that, can't you? And I'm planning to do most of my shopping online, to be fair. So yeah, we'll see. I'll keep you updated. Good Thursday morning, guys. I hope you are all doing really well. It is 22:11 and we've just arrived at the hospital. We're on the move again. I don't know what
yeah,
I'm
hang
doing.
on, because there's a space behind me.
There's
That's
space
why
behind
we're
me.
on the move again.
We're on the move again.
Hang on a minute, because we're at King's, so you've got to get...
it's a nightmare at King's. It looks like it's going to piss down, which is not ideal.
It might even rain.
Yeah. So we went through Costa drive-through. There's a Costa drive-through up here. Got coffee, and I'm going to go in a minute because I really need a wee. And like Joe says, you only borrow coffee. You don't actually keep it. So it's gone through. So I need a wee again, and I don't know where I'm actually going to. I've never had a scan up here before, so it's kind of
I
a
think
bit.
it must be near that blood test place, because that was Jubilee Wing, wasn't it?
Yeah, that is Jubilee Wing, but I don't know. This is like a mobile scanner place,
Oh,
so
right,
I have
okay.
no idea where it is. So someone will be able to show me. It's not a problem.
It's probably that down there.
Probably in Outer Mongolia somewhere. But so
It's in the car park of Maidstone Hospital.
probably I got my new
Excuse
cardigan
me,
on.
guys. Do you know where
And-
the CT scanner is? Why not? That's not good
My
enough.
new cardigan on and my new
You've got a
two-piece
thing on. You should know where it is.
set from Yours Clothing. It's really comfortable, so and it's got no metal on it, so we should be good.
Okay,
if
don't
my
worry.
bra hasn't got any metal on
I'm
it,
sure he won't.
I'm
So-
sure he won't know.
it's good. So we're all good. So I will catch up with you once we're done and
I know
dusted.
it's
The
the
CT
mobile
scan
one,
doesn't
so that
take
could be it.
doesn't take too long, so
I'm sure they'll tell her.
hopefully we won't be too long.
Sure
So
they will.
I'll catch up with you a bit later. Hope you're all
Might
doing
hook
well
up
on
with her 'cause I
Thursday.
need a wee, you know.
So see you in a bit. Good evening, guys. It is 8:30. So I'm really sorry it's taken me until now to catch up with you. But when I came out of my CT scan, I had to have contrast, so I had a cannula in my wrist, which was quite painful. But I've been through worse, so it was okay. I was just imagining, I'm just going to tell you what I was imagining, because I was with having cannulas and stuff, because I'm really tricky to get a cannula in, so sometimes I have to do it multiple times. He was really good, so he got it in first time, because he went for, as you can see there, the little bump, he went for my wrist, which was fine. But he said, oh, think of something nice. So I was just picturing being back at home, which is my happy place. And I've put it in, Doris. And I thought my wax melt was on, burning my favourite, which is either Bora Bora or Jamaica Me Crazy. I was sitting here, I had my Kindle, I had a coffee, had Imi on my lap, and she had really pinky toe beans, and she was purring really loudly, and I was just stroking her. That to me is my happy place, and that made me feel really relaxed, and it just went off without a hitch. So like, it was really nice. And he said, oh, you looked really relaxed then. What was you thinking of? And I told him, he was like, oh. And I was like, I was thinking about her little paw pads, and they're all pink. And he was like, oh, please stop. He was a black man. He was like, oh, I love cats. So we was chatting away, and that made it a bit better. But when the contrast went in, if some of you probably had it before, but if you haven't, it makes you feel like you've wet yourself. Because it just makes you go really warm from head to toe. But it also makes me have kind of like heart palpitations, and makes me feel a bit lightheaded. So he made me lay still for a while afterwards while he was taking the cannula out, and he was filling up the contrast for the next patient. And then he let me get up slowly, and it was really lovely. They were lovely. But then once I got back in the car, I didn't feel well this afternoon. Like I just felt really tired. I felt tired all day though. I said to Mum on the way there, we stopped at, there's a Costa drive-through, and we stopped there, and I said to Mum, I need coffee. I just feel so tired. But I didn't have a great night last night, so that's probably why. But I was just so tired. I was like, oh, I need coffee to wake me up. I was like really sleepy. So, but we got home, I was in there 10 minutes. It took longer last week to have a blood test than it took for the scan, which is just ridiculous. Excuse me. But we got home about 1:45, and I just came in, got changed, and I passed out in the bed for 2 hours, like till about 3:30. And I was like, oh shit. Imi was under the covers, like she lays under my cover, so like under the blanket. She was like snuggled right next to my leg, and the door went and woke us up for a parcel. Yeah, next thing I knew, it's 3:30. So after that, I woke up, took my makeup off, and did my skincare. I only wore very minimal makeup today I just put a little tiny bit of foundation on, concealer. My eyebrows a lot lighter hand with the blonde, which I love. It's definitely the right colour for me, the blonde, which I'm surprised at, but it's perfect. Bit of concealer and a little bit of liquid, not liquid, cream highlighter, and that was all I wore today. But I really liked it because it felt, love that foundation, but it felt really good to just wear natural, and my skin has been so good, so it felt really nice. But yeah, it was just come home. Mrs. Hinch's book arrived today. This is me. But I'm going to finish my Woolworths book first, then I'm going to go on and read that, which I'm really excited to read that. But yeah, we just had a chilled afternoon, had some dinner. We had fish pie. It wasn't homemade, it was just a posh ready meal from Iceland, which was quite nice. I did a little bit of colouring tonight, but I've had a really bad headache. I took some paracetamols and a migraine tablet because it's been very bad. So I've just been watching MasterChef, to be honest. It's been quite nice. It's just been watching the TV rather than colouring. So, but yeah, I'm just looking on Pinterest for nails because it's nail day on Tuesday. My gems have stayed on, Mum's haven't, but Mum soaked her nails off because we're having a new set on Tuesday because they're all coming away. I'm going to go same shape because I love them. And I'm going green. I love green, as you could tell by my cardigan today. Love green. I'm trying to say, in love with moss green, khaki green. I have been for years, and for years I've wanted khaki green nails, and no nail shops have ever had khaki green, but I spotted 3 greens last time I was there, so I've got to have green. So I'm going to have green. We got some new gems this time, so I think I'm going to have another gem put on, and I'm going to have glitter as well. So I'm going to go all out this time and have a bit of a blingy set of nails. So I've just done my suppositories. I've got a hot water bottle in my back which is burning me, so I need to take that out. And I've just took some morphine, and I'm going to finish this. It's got 7 minutes 24 of this episode of MasterChef, and then I'm probably going to read my book for a bit before going to bed because I'm tired. Didn't sleep very well last night. A lot of pain. So yeah, but I'm just coming with you to let you know that all went well with the scan. So hooray, all is good. So it hopefully we will be in surgery before Christmas, hopefully. Just want to say I'm so glad your operation went well, Lottie. I hope you are feeling good, and I hope you make a very speedy recovery, my darling, and lots of love and hugs and kisses sent to you, and I hope all goes really smoothly and you're back on your feet really soon. So yeah, I am going to love you and leave you here, and I will catch up with you for Friday. See you in the morning, guys. Good Friday morning, guys. It's very autumnal. Love it. It's very rainy, cold and cosy. Love it. Yumi's having poor baths on the bed. Oh no, belly. Gotta wash the bellies. Yeah. I'll have a dirty belly. So Mum and Dad have just, they dropped some stuff off at the charity shop. We had such a massive declutter. It's unreal. So that's down there. I've just flipped through Instagram. Just gonna sit with my book. I had the most horrendous night. Honestly, I think I got about 3 hours sleep last night, if not less than that. So I am super whacked, as you can see, by these dark Prada handbags I've got underneath my eyes. So yeah, I am super whacked. So I'm just gonna have a chilled one at home today because I'm so tired. So I'd like to get some of my reading done today. I'd like to get some of this book done so I can start Mrs. Hinch's book. So teeth paste around my mouth, which is not unusual for me. So yeah, I've just heated up some milk because Mum and Dad are going to Morrison's, then they'll be home and we'll have a coffee and that. So yeah, just a cosy home day today, I think, after yesterday. But yeah, I need to get some editing done as well, but I feel rough this morning, so might get some done this afternoon, but it won't be this morning. But yeah, that's it really, guys. So happy Friday. I hope you all have a good Friday. And yeah, I will see you sporadically throughout the day. Happy Friday. Good afternoon, guys. She's sitting near me. Mum gave her a boot box. My mum bought some new boots off of a catalogue, and she's giving me the box. Imi, have you got a new shoe box? This cat loves a freaking shoe box. She loves a box. Absolutely freaking loves a box. Are you looking cute in your box? So she's happy. My yours parcel arrived. I got a new coat, which I'll show you when I wear it, and a new pair of slippers. I've just cut the label out because why do you need bloody labelling slippers? My dad said to tell you what you can and can't do with it. Oh yeah, I really need a label to tell me not to wear my slippers out on a day like today. I suppose some people do, that haven't got any brains. But it's 3:10. We've just watched Honour, that was on ITV. It's like a murder thing that happened in real life, so it's pretty sad, but it was good. I've seen the size of these today. I am so tired. I'm just going to drink my cup of tea that Dad's made me, and then I may go for a lay down because I am tired. Oh, I'm just going to clean the foots now. Got my wax melt on. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. But yeah, apart from that, just a chilled afternoon. We're having pie, mash and veg tonight for dinner. We like the Morrison's one, the chicken and bacon one from Morrison's. So that would be nice to have some gravy for dinner. Not just gravy, because that would be weird. And yeah, so I'm going to go and do the airing cupboard for Mum. And yeah, just pottering around really, that's it this afternoon. Just keep checking the website for this flat, this bungalow that still says shortlisting, or what they're doing, but I wish they'd either offer it to me or offer it to somebody so that at least I stop feeling so like and the other flat's not been put on there yet either, so I don't think it will now until Monday, to be honest. So but yeah, that's about it really, guys. Nothing really exciting going on here. She's gonna nod off in her box probably, and I will catch up with you later before bed, no doubt. Happy Friday. Good evening, guys. How are you all? I've got itchy eyeball. Imi's been laying in her box. The snores that come out of that tiny little cat's gob is just insane. Like, no joke, that cat can snore for England. Like, it's no joke. It's no joke. She scratched her face, like above her eyes. She's got like this bit here is very thin, and the vet said it's just like our under eye skin here where it's very delicate, and she's gone like that with her paw, and even I said gently she's scratched it, and I know she did it. She was laying on the back of the sofa after dinner and she went meow like that when she did it. I said, oh baby girl, you scratched your face. And she's got like and it started bleeding. I kissed it better, naturally, like any good mother bear would. But she's just caught it with her claw. But she is booked in at the end of this month for her immunisations and health check and a mani-pedi. So she's claw clip. So she will have them done then. She hates it, but she won't let me do it either. So she has got a scratch mat before anyone says, oh, you need to buy a scratch mat. Any Susans out there start to get on their high horse. She has got a scratch mat, but they just make it sharper. So it's not really, well, she won't let me do it. So, but she will let the vets, because she's so terrified of them, she just lays there. And I know it sounds awful, but it's the right time to do it. Oh, excuse me. I'm just watching the final of MasterChef. I've done some colouring, and yeah, I've just been looking online on my phone for other authors that are similar to Elaine Everest, because I've been really enjoying my sagas lately. Me and Emma were talking about this the other day, saying how much we've been enjoying reading our sagas. So I've found a couple by Fiona Annabelle, I think it is. Christmas at Liberties, which came up as being very similar for fans of Elaine Everest, and it's like about 3 women that are in the war, go through life as a family kind of thing. So, but after this book I'm reading now, which is Wedding Bells at Woolworths, I'm going to read the Mrs. Hinch book, and then I will go back probably to try this one, the new one. But I do have Kathy Glass's new book to read as well, so I've got a few to keep me going. But I'm really looking forward to reading Mrs. Hinch's new one as well. Some people only got it yesterday and already have finished it on Instagram, so I'm trying to not look if it's anything about a book. I'm trying to skip it because I don't want it to be spoiled for me. But I probably will finish this book probably tomorrow, so I'll be able to start her book pretty soon. So I'm looking forward to sort of finding out a bit more of the lowdown about her, like about the trolls, and about Jamie, and a bit more about Ronnie, and a bit more about her life before Mrs. Hinch and stuff. A bit more before famous Mrs. Hinch. I've done a bit of editing this afternoon. I laid down for half an hour because I was really tired. Haven't heard anything about the flat or the bungalow. It still says shortlisting on the website, so they've obviously not got round to that this week. So next week will be another week of anxiety. Anxiety is the wrong word, it's just on my mind. And it's going to be because I care about it so much, and I want it so badly, so it's going to be. And if it wasn't, then it's not something you want in my mind. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish. I'm gonna watch this episode of MasterChef, and then I'm gonna read and go to bed. So this is where I'm gonna leave it for this week, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this week's vlog. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave a friendly comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, turn your little bell on if you want to be notified of when I upload. It is usually on a Sunday afternoon, Monday sometimes. All our social media is in the description box down below, including my Instagram, Imi's Instagram, our book Instagram, and my email if you want to get in touch. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you will have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you bright and squarely on Monday morning for another weekly vlog. Have a fantastic weekend, guys, and I will speak to you very soon. Goodbye.